And welcome, everybody, to another episode of the Sister Maybe Show. How you guys doing? Happy New Year. Welcome to 2021. Wishing everybody a blessed, safe, and happy 2021. Let's pray that 2021 was better and is better, is going to be better than that god dang on 2020. Now, I know y'all came for the tea, so let's get into it. Today we will be talking about three subjects. We'll be talking about, again, another continuing the drama with Chilling with Walt and Sin City. We will be discussing Kevin Samuels, and we'll be discussing a little bit what's going on with the situation with I Love New York, aka Tiffany, I think it's Pollard, Tiffany Pollard. But first, let's get into one of my favorite conversations, Mr. Chilling with Walt, Walter Mills, and his ex-fiance Cindy. So, child, this drama is getting deeper and more juicier by the minute, hunties. Where we last left off, it was basically Walter was basically being, silent about the situation. He just said to the world that him and Cindy was no longer together. Cindy and his sister Adrian were going back and forth, making videos back and forth telling their side of the story. Basically Adrian was saying that Cindy is a gold digger and was using her brother for clout and to get popularity on YouTube and to start earning a YouTube check. Whereas Cindy was saying that basically she was doing what any woman was doing in the situation, and basically she was calling Walter a bum even though she was saying that he was paying her bills. So now let's update the situation. Now we don't involve more people into the situation. We are involving people that Walter have collabed with in the past. Um, one one person name is, oh gosh. Anyways, the people names are important. But support their channels. I know you guys know these people names. I was just watching the girl's channel with her and her son, and the channel is named after her son. I'm sorry, young lady, I don't remember the name of your channel. And there's another young lady who made videos also. And both young ladies who've done collabs with Walter, one of the young ladies basically said that she felt like that Finn was basically kind of using Walter, not necessarily using him for the money that he has currently, but using him to get involved in these YouTube streets, using him to get involved in these mukbang streets, and using him to get close to be loved. And that's where we're going to start off with the conversation. To Miss Cindy, let me keep it a G. Let me keep it 100, sis. There's nothing wrong with what you were saying that you were doing, if that's what your intentions were. There was nothing wrong with that. You know, who wouldn't want to be able to sit at home and eat food and make triple quadruple the money that you would be making, busting your ass off at a 9 to 5? Who wouldn't want to do that? The only issue that, and I'm a Puff Puff Gang member. I love chilling with Walt. I love the whole Be Love family. Be Love, Darius, Daddy Chunk Chunk. Hell, I even follow Nicole, of course, because of the family. The only issue that I have, or the Puff Puff Gang has, is that you were saying that Walter was the bum. And I think this is where all of these reactionatory videos and people saying that you were just using Walt is coming from. The fact that you acknowledge that he paid your bills, the fact that you acknowledge that he bought you the doll, that he bought you a $2,000 engagement ring, and yet you still called him a bum. I think that's the part of the whole situation. If that part was never in it, if it was just about you and Adrian, I don't think anybody would have been making videos. I don't think I would make this video. But I think the only issue is that when you said that Walter was the bomb, and clearly that's just not the truth. And for the people who are Sin City supporters, you know, because I'm not a hater of Cindy. I actually like her channel and I still follow her channel and I still watch her channels. Um, Walter is a disabled person, right? And I just don't think it's fair for us to sit around and expect Walt to be able to do the same things that a person who wasn't shot a whole bunch of times is able to do. If that makes any sense. I just think that's unfair and unrealistic, and I just think that's a part of the conversation that I wish was deaded, and I wish we would be able to move on. Clearly, Cindy has moved on and is going to start doing videos with her new boo. And Walter is moving on in Milwaukee, doing what Uncle Walter do, and eventually it's going to move to Las Vegas. So, I wish them both nothing but the best. I think the man name is Kevin Samuels. I'm going to forget his name several times in this video. There was a video that went viral with Kevin Samuels where this young lady came onto his show and was asking him for relationship advice. I guess she made six figures, she owns a dog grooming business, and she's looking for a man that's as successful as she is. Um, and it went viral because he told that girl that mediocre looking, average at best, her money don't make a difference to the type of man that she's looking for, this, that, and the third. And I just wanted to say that, ladies, 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 do y'all hear y'all sister when I tell you this? That man was dead ass right. That man had every right to tell that woman what the hell he told her. And let me tell you why I feel the way I do. A, she called into his show begging for this advice. It's not like, you know, he randomly picked her out the audience and just went ham on her. She begged. She pleaded. She was like, please, 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 I just need to know. And then after he told her a softball answer, she said, no, that's not the truth. Look at me. I make six figures. Why don't I deserve what I deserve? And that's when Brother Kevin Samuels went ham on her and told her the ever living truth. And I think that more girls need to understand that that's the truth of dating, of wanting to deal with a successful type of man. When you want to deal with a successful type of man, you have successful type of man problems, girl. Like, if you make six figures and you want a man who makes more money than you, why do he care that you make six figures? Your six figure is just something to make your ego feels boost. If you want a man who makes 10 figures and you make six figures, what does your six figures do to him? Like, it doesn't help build his bank account. It doesn't help build his career. So now you have to realize that now you want to deal with a man with a different level of option, which is the point that he was trying to make very harshly. Is that, ladies, when you want to deal with a man with a different level of options, what are you willing to do to make yourself part of that options, right? And when I say part of that options, I literally mean that. Trust and believe, ladies, when you want a man, when you want to deal with a man, especially a black man, $1 million black man, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be the only one. 9 times out of 10, yes, we have the examples of LeBron James. Yes, we have the examples of Stephen Curry. But we also have the examples of Carmelo Anthony and almost the rest of the NBA period. Like, um, know what you want when you're asking for these things. It goes back to the same issue with Cindy and Walter, right? If Cindy would just be honest and say that what she wanted was to get YouTube famous, what she wanted was to get a little bit of popularity on YouTube, to get some extra money, not have to slave, not have to struggle 7 days a week just to get what she had, but she wanted a little bit of comfort and a little bit of support, and she felt like YouTube was the way to get that comfort and support. And Uncle Walter with his popularity because B Love put him on. What's wrong with Uncle Walter putting his girl on? And I think that's just the issue. I wouldn't even say issue, just where people critique come from when it comes to the Walter and Cindy situation. That just keep it real, Cindy. You was looking to be a YouTuber, and Walter got you the job, and that's cool. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Lots of women got their careers because their man got them the job. YouTube is just another job like any other job. You get a paycheck once a month just like any other job. So I don't understand why that has to be something so frowned upon and so looked down upon. Um but anyhow, going back to Kevin Samuels, I'm sorry. She called into the man's show. The man wasn't even doing relationship advice, but she still begged him to give her the advice that he gave her. Um, the woman is a pretty girl. The woman is a pretty girl. But if you want $1 million man, he has way more options than just a pretty girl. I mean, he has not only just the pretty girls in your neighborhood, the pretty girls now, this is 2021. He can travel across the globe to get any pretty girl that he wants. So, as harsh as he said it, I have to agree with everything that he said. And ladies, if you don't want to hear the cold, hard, honest truth, stop begging for it. Stop begging. Please tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. If you don't want to hear it, then just don't hear it. And if you don't want to be, if you don't have the emotional and mental intelligence to tell the truth, to speak how you feel about certain situations, that's not their fault either. It's just not. Now I want to get into this I Love New York. I Love New York was on this show on Zeus or whatever it's called, Ray J Internet Network with Chance or whatever, and she got into it with one of the contestants and called the girl and told the girl that the girl looked like a man, which led to this big backlash in the trans community, calling her transphobic, calling her this and that, and so on and so forth. And I'm going to do a separate video about this in a few, but I came on here saying that I was going to defend New York and saying that I don't get it. And I don't get it. I don't get why New York, why now? Why not be mad at all the hundreds of other Nene's, Tamars, Tammy Romans, um, Evelyn Lozato's, all these other girls that sit up there and read each other and say they look like men and this, that, and the third. I just don't get why now. And none of it is right. None of it is right. Don't trust me. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm just saying I don't understand why the outrage now at this point, at the end of 2020, going into 2021, why is this whole cancel culture for Tiffany, aka I Love New York. But drop down in the comment section. Let's talk about it. Let's chat it up. Um, I'm trying to gather some panels. So if you would like to be a part of some future panels coming up about a variety of subjects, a variety of topics, please inbox me at Sister May Show. That's SISTERMAER show SHOW at AOL.com. That's right, at AOL.com. Drop down in the comment section, leave a comment. Go ahead and support my sister, Miss Amira O's music and her business, Clean Vibes. Go check out that on YouTube and on Facebook. And check out her website. I think it's Clean Vibes. So check out the webpage on Facebook at Clean Vibes. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll talk to you guys later.